after a little over a year of diet and cardio. But I probably could have done more, honestly. But, life gets busy sometimes. Life gets in the way. I had to bring the plate out. I have to eat with this plate below me so that I'm not dropping crumbs everywhere. Especially with the wafers, those things are super crunchy. They always leave so many crumbs. Sorry, I'm sure you can hear that truck. Sounds like a truck of some sort. I live in the middle of town. It's not a huge city or anything, but I live in town. And not too very far away from an airport. So, there's a pretty good chance you guys are gonna hear cars, planes, buses, things like that. I hope you can forgive me. Well, speak of the devil. I wish they wouldn't pull on their Jake brakes in town like that. If they were responsible for the braking, they wouldn't have to do that. I'm not saying that as somebody who's never driven a semi, because in my old job, didn't have my CDL, but they taught me how to drive the semis, and I had to dock the semis, like pull them out, pull them in, and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't really say anything since I haven't been on the road with them. But I don't know. I probably have more hours driving backwards than some of these guys do forwards. Okay, take a sip real quick. I was gonna see if that made a nice sound if I sort of squeezed the bottle and got the Coke sound close to it, but I couldn't really get the fizzy sound. I guess I would need a Coke that's a little more full. I took a couple sips before the video. Oh my gosh, it's so refreshing. You know what? I bet a really good tingle would be just like an unintelligible, inaudible. I would say inaudible because, in my opinion, inaudible is like when you're reading something and you can only get like the clip notes of what they're saying, right? But then unintelligible is like nonsensical stuff, you know? I mean, that sounds right. At least I think. Like inaudible would be like. Not sure. Have you guys noticed? Um, I've I thought I might try this out. Maybe sort of a more of a low voice, sort of farther away from the mic. I wasn't really sure how it sounded. It's not bad so far. I'm really enjoying it. I hope I didn't scare you or anything with the sudden louder voice. Maybe you could give me some feedback on if I should maybe pull that out more or not. Really, any type of feedback at all would be appreciated. Oh gosh, just that gas buildup from the Coke has to come out somewhere. Okay. This one's almost gone. Nearly. It's really good. It's really good. A whole box of these. It's only $6. I hope you guys are having a really good day out there. It's been a pretty okay day for me. Pretty average. And to go do some adult stuff. It's always fun. But it was a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. So I'm happy. I've just saved a little bit of money. Always love saving some money whenever I can. You know, honestly, I wish that America was still like I shouldn't say America because that sort of is, should I say the Americas? I'm not sure, because the Americas, that's South America. The US and Canada, I believe. I'm sorry if, maybe someone could correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry if I am. My, geography wasn't really my strong suit. I'm sorry, I can't even remember what I was talking about. It's okay. It probably wasn't important. Just rambling. Oh, maybe later I could do like I've seen people do like the tattoo tracing videos like that. It's kind of weird to look in the camera and do it because everything's backwards and upside down, kind of. Not really upside down, but it's backwards from the way you think it'd be. Got some on my legs and reason I can use a tattoo machine better than I can draw. It's strange. My mom actually did this one here.